Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the venerable Superdome in downtown New Orleans. The setting in this dome just serves to amplify the excitement of the folks in New Orleans as their Saints burst from the tunnel a moment ago. They're set, and we're set as well as the Saints get ready to do battle with the New York Giants. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports.
Ooh.
They run it for the first time with Tony Pollard. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and pushed through for a solid game.
I don't know.
Loading the pressure right.
Houston.
Out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the
This is so
Yeah, boy. Coverage is easier for a quarterback to run against. You get your receivers going downfield. Those guys are staying with them, and oftentimes they have their back to the quarterback, which opens up a lot of space and room, and they don't even know that he's taken off with it. What a big-time pickup on that play.
On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Not the desired outcome, but probably won't be the last time we see him take a shot downfield.
Doing it.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. And able to push forward from right around 3 yards down to the 42. Pretty good little two-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down. Now it's Rodgers. And oh, that nearly an opening drive INT, but it does fall incomplete. Not the way you wanted to start this ball game as it brings up 4th down.
Oh yeah.
And on their first drive, the
Wait,
offense
he has to
staying out
punt.
there. They're going to go for it on 4th.
You can hear me, but no one else. Can you not hear Colton? Colton, do you not have your audio enabled for streaming?
I do. Oh wait, actually, I
Sure
don't.
about that? Because I remember when I teach, B-Man and I were all watching last week.
I didn't have my mic on.
Good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47.
What?
He's got it off the draw.
Gee, what?
Give him a yard up to the 47. This defense for the Saints, they were strong last week.
Is it Con Favre?
And every defensive team that we talk to, they spend a lot of time talking about creating turnovers. And anytime you get 2 or more in a game, you've had a really good performance. They exceeded that number in a huge way. They got the football back 4
That
times
is
in the win.
such a sketch throw. I don't know why I threw that ball.
Tight end Charles in the middle of the field.
Yeah, he has good pass catching abilities, and if they're able to continue to find him here in the early going,
I like the loading screen.
I think it'll help out his teammates out on the perimeter. You can take
Oh
the
my
big
gosh,
shots
dude. I
later
hate how
if he
fast they
occupies
just
their
jump
attention.
off.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Mason, you know how when we were playing, like,
there were some reports earlier in
the
week,
defensive
most have
line
heard
just,
this
like,
by now,
jumps
some
off their
kind of
blocks.
unnamed sources that were saying all is not rosy in
Sorry,
that
what?
locker room. There's whispers that 1 or 2 guys, CD, have kind of had enough of how things are
Do I know what it's called? Is that what you
No,
said?
no, I was saying, you know how annoying like it was when we were playing and like you are gonna get around the edge
Oh,
and then the
yeah.
you just,
Yeah.
like,
They just teleport out of their block. Yeah.
So I think they've got to go in there and make sure that this isn't
Bro, that was such a catch.
I think from the very short amount of time that I played, I think that's like probably one of the very, very few things that they need to fix, and then that would actually be a great game. I did hear those, and those were weird. That was weird.
Bro, am I gonna
That would have been a
beat
lot
this
cooler if we
3-0
were in a
team?
scarier map, but
His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Giants are going to take a first quarter lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game.
1 and 2.
there's so many random ambient noises. Sorry, Colton. We keep interrupting you at perfect times. Is it on purpose? Maybe. You can talk now. I'm done.
Listen, all I'm saying is, this guy's 3-0. I'm 1 and 2. And he doesn't look like he's doing good.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started.
He's about to beat me deep.
They'd like to emulate, and of course they'd like to forget the ending, the interception, but they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished
her whole get up there is also kind of crazy.
To go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
The throw down the field, caught by his running back. Yeah, he'll be out just a yard or 2.
She has completely new sounds. Are you hearing her throw stuff? She's going She just laughed. Ah! She has no heartbeat.
Giants territory now, 1st and 10, down at the 31. Now a play fake. Rodgers. He'll buy some time right. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took a little too far at 2nd down.
Why does she have no heartbeat?
Giving up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on.
Now she has a heartbeat. She didn't have a heartbeat for a long time.
On play action,
she also refuses to M1, just so you know.
Are you kidding me, dude? Oh my gosh.
Touchdown, New Orleans.
He just like won't jump.
His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Saints are within an extra point of tying this thing up.
I just need to...
Extra point by Koo, up and good. That will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And no return on this one. It's a fair catch. A signal for and take it.
Go back tomorrow, go cry.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And for them to touchdown their last go-around, obviously they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away.
It's like they just got a completely different voice actor to do it.
Oh my gosh, I got stuck.
Because you know they'll make some adjustments.
They'll contain him to just 4, 2nd down. Give to Cook out of the gun.
And that's why Dalvin Cook is the Minnesota Vikings featured back. You put the ball in his hands, good things happen. 2nd in the NFL last year in rushing with 1,557 yards. And that's now back-to-back 1,000-yard seasons with 30 combined total touchdowns. What a player is Dalvin Cook.
They run again on 1st down. Cook. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now, if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want. But on the defensive side of the ball, you're scrambling a little bit. Now you're behind, trying to figure out, do I need to blitz him? Do I need to pressure him? How do I gain an advantage on this snap?
And he's taken down here by the Saints. Jalen Phillips in there to record the 2nd sack of his young NFL career.
This game's almost done.
Now on third and
This gin's done.
look to throw. Catch is made by Hawkinson, the tight end. And he can only manage to take this thing to the 38, well shy of the first down. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down. And the Giants send out their punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away.
So close. He was looking the wrong way. Long.
Oh, it's a wobbler here.
Oh, he's about to go down too, isn't he? God,
He does
dang
not
it, guys.
have that good cracker holding onto the ball.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
He
The
had
last
the
possession, these guys
decisive.
were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
No way.
Ready for the second quarter from New Orleans. It's the Saints in possession, as they've got it with a 2nd and 10.
Don't like this.
Here's Rodgers to throw. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So the contact came before the ball got there, and the flag is thrown.
But okay.
Timing is everything, isn't it? And it's so hard to cover these great receivers. They have such great body control, and they can fake you out. In this case, as you described, got there before the ball got to the receiver. Penalty flag had to come out. And
that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
Good call there on first down. And Brandon, I'm getting better over the years and not screaming out, screen, screen, screen with my defensive training. They want to keep those pass rushers
What was
honest,
that?
and they did so there, and they wind up picking up positive yardage.
On second down, it's Pollard. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1.
Haven't been a defense coordinator yet that thinks 2nd and 2 is a fun situation to try and defend. Playbook is wide open for an offense, partner.
Nice job holding to 1 after that 8-yard pickup on first down. This is
What did I
3rd
get?
and 1.
I got a
Very likely
courageous
4-down
back you.
territory, even if they don't get it, though. This is the Oklahoma State alum.
I decided
He is
I
going to
went the
have a
wrong
Saints
way.
first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it. And here, why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that first. Now the pass finding its way into the hands of Eric Ebron. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was
This guy
complete.
plays like a goalie.
Rodgers tapping this forward on the jet sweep. Great footwork, but still wrangled down before reaching the 20.
Now, they did get a little gain on this play, but all in all, a nice job defensively against the touch pass. They were able to string it out towards the sideline and never let him get the corner and turn it upfield for a bigger chunk of yardage.
Dude.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. So retract the yardage and retract the touchdown.
And retract the chunk play. Big strike there to get the touchdown. Now
Yeah,
they've got
don't
to
know
take it
where that-
back and see if they've got another one still in their arsenal.
To throw, it's Rodgers. It's caught, Smith. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage. So timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
They'll go with Pollard here on first down. Tershawn Wharton, the one to get him to the ground on the defensive side.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
He's got it. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Devontae Smith with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Saints have taken the lead. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start
Just
here
looking for
at the 25.
Right.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
Oh my God.
He's going to swing this one out to his running back. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play, and they're going to have a 3rd down.
I believe I could see what they were trying to do there, but unfortunately, the back ran out of room. Too close to the sideline. And for defenders, we're often taught, 11 on the field, those sidelines can become the 12th defender. It worked to the defense's advantage on that play.
Oh, are you kidding me?
Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
31 yards on the punt there. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Now their last 2 drives, both ending in touchdowns. It's gotten them this 14-7 lead.
And it looks to me, and I think you're probably seeing the exact same thing, they're in an ideal spot now to create some separation. The way that they're functioning on offense now, they can create a pretty good gap. Allows their defense to play with a little more verve and confidence.
You gonna ready up, or am I
paper this
just
morning about them stringing possessions together for consecutive touchdowns? Well, right here they're trying to make it 3 in a row.
That was really
Coming up
annoying.
at halftime, we'll join
The guy went
Jonathan
for it on
Coachman and the
freaking
gang in
4th and
Orlando.
7.
Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Flushed out right. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
On that play, as you saw the route start to develop downfield, I got the sense that maybe the run would set up for him, and he took full advantage of it and got a big gain on a busted play.
On 1st down, Pollard. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
8 yards the tally on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 2. It'll be a handoff to Pollard, and he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. On 3rd down, Carson. And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. It'll be called a gain of 2, and that'll leave him with some options here on 4th and inches. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. They run for it with Carson. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the 1st down as he's tackled at the 2. There wasn't even thought of a short field goal. There was no hesitation. They were going for it.
I think he was thinking ahead a couple plays ago, that if he got in this situation, they were definitely going for it. And you're right, it was a confident call and a decisive run to pick it up.
He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete.
That was not a touchdown.
Aaron Rodgers, 3 first-half touchdown passes. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And it's It's now 21-7. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. From his end zone, here comes Carter. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they've got less than 30 seconds to go here, so not a lot of time to work with. Launches deep. A jump ball, and this is caught. Now that's one they hate. The ball's got to come all the way back.
So that's an explosive play, a really explosive play that gets wiped out, and they have to start over after the penalty.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Looking to pass. Tua. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's more. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Tua. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. He's picked off just shy of midfield. And a potential turning point as he'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half. So after the INT, it's Rodgers. And that'll be caught by Tony. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. To throw is Rodgers. Short little throw to Ebron. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10.
And the Saints not only missing Drew Brees from last year, they also lost their top tight end, Jared Cook, to the Chargers. So tight end, it's a position in flux. But that's a nice grab there to pick up the 1st down.
And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And his kick is good. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report. The Giants set to get the football, and they trail here as we get back underway in the second half. From his end zone, here comes Carter. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
Dude, oh my gosh, that's not even right through the ball.
By the rookie Asante Samuel. And this one will be brought back to the 22. But that one is going to sting. First play of the 3rd quarter and a turnover.
And you have to know that at halftime, they spent a lot of time going through their checklist of what they wanted to accomplish to start this 3rd quarter. Turning it over like this was not on that list.
Not at all. And you come out of the locker room trailing, so that first drive to establish momentum is very key. Crucial. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he'll be out of bounds.
Remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
Carson. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
Well, if this defense has any hopes of getting back into this game, they've got to start right here and keep these guys out of the end zone. That's a good step 1 on that play.
Carson again. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Chris Carson, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Saints take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash in for 6. Koo able to connect on the extra point. And the lead is now 24. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. No return here for Carter, and this will be a touchback.
Why is this queue taking so ridiculously long right now?
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And last time, one-play interception, so this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence.
Why did I get kicked?
Let him fling another one.
And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Following the good run by Cook, here's another 1st and 10. Oh, he tried to pitch it in the ball.
What? That wasn't a fumble.
Picked up by the Saints. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
Well, if these guys wanted to get back in this game, they need... Perfect second half, and down 3 scores. A lost fumble here certainly doesn't fit into that plan.
That reminds me of my plan in college to get an A on the papers I turned in, but that didn't work out too well either. Too many mistakes by both of us. I mean, that's just pure and simple. And that's why that's exactly where they are in this ball game. They're going to need a huge turnaround if they want to try and win this one.
And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. This home crowd, they're happy with that call.
I like the way you said happy there, right? The so-called good guys didn't get a call. They feel like it's been that way all afternoon. You feeling their pain?
They finally got one.
Yes, they did.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on 1st down to set him back on 2nd.
Second and 21, a lot of ground to cover.
Another try after the 1st down sack. Rodgers. That'll be caught. It's Tony. Touchdown, New Orleans. 4 touchdown passes now for Aaron Rodgers. And the forced fumble defensively leads to 6 points for the Saints. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that will extend this big lead.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And Carter deciding not to bring this one out.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Good word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
You like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. So what are you, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
On 1st down, Tagovailoa. Flush to his right. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
These times do be crazy, though. I know exactly what it is, Cheech. Everyone, first of all, not very many people play killer now as it is, but now everyone's trying to move up to survivor first and stuff.
DJ Moore, his second touchdown
So there are
of the
hardly any
season,
killers on
and
that.
the Giants are able to draw a bit
I
close.
didn't do it the first time.
Not only do killers not only do people mostly play Survivor, but everyone is on trying the new boil over perk. So it's like a there are half the killers as normal, which the max killers right now are about half as they used to be because no one likes playing killer right now.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback.
You might just straight up not be able to play them.
In the running game as well. They did a nice job there holding the point of attack and not giving up.
All the way down to the 29. A big-time play there for New Orleans. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. On play action, Rodgers. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over him, and they got there to break that one up.
Glad to be in the great city of New Orleans. Rolling along here in the 3rd quarter. 2nd and 10. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Eluding the pressure right. And his throw is incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way,
I see that. It took long enough, dude.
taking it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself,
This might be my last DB match for the late sitting here.
And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line.
A lot of deflated looks on that defense. It seems like they just cannot find a way to get a key stop on 3rd down. Here's another conversion, and now this
I don't mind normal key ties, but sitting here for 10-15 minutes is kind of...
Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. Escaping the pressure, and he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Aaron Rodgers on fire, his 5th touchdown pass of the ballgame. And the Saints,
I don't know if it would be, to be honest. I think it's just straight up no one playing killer right now.
Koo able to connect on the extra point, and the lead will swell by 1 more. Following a touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. No return here for Carter, and this will be a touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who could make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
And he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to our 3rd and 3. From the gun, it's Tua.
Okay. Ah, yes. The drop every pallet that I see. Why are so many people playing 10 head? That's
more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
Dude, oh my gosh. This is the biggest dead-end room I've ever seen in my life. There's 1, 2, 3 breakable walls and 2 generator-activated doors in an entire side of the map.
Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. On play action, here's Tua.
He's on something.
And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go.
Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins.
And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man. And you got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
On 3rd and long, it's Tagovailoa.
Oh, and Tua going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked up by A.J. Terrell.
Boy, so another interception, CD. It feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup. He was trying to get that one out to his running back out of the backfield, but that one was read and timed perfectly.
I had to leave my freaking flashlight.
On play action, now Rodgers. Flushed out right. He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3. We have played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL.
I don't know. This is ridiculous. Ah! So many chains.
Now here's 1st and 10.
Where are they coming from?
Now Rodgers.
I also left a very, very good flashlight over there by the door, and you saying he has Franklin for the
He'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down.
Dude, they're freaking everywhere.
For buying time and extending the play, but you know there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was.
That's what I'm saying.
And got away.
Rodgers' throw taken in here by Chase.
There's no way this game is about to end already just because of how many chains he has going. Like, this is stupid. There's no way, dude. Someone's about to go down right in front of me, too. This is stupid. There's no pallet there. She's going down right now. Oh, my gosh. Dude, this is freaking retarded. What is going on? He's headed back to him. He's headed back to that rando. Oh my god. Dude, this is the stupidest thing I've ever seen.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And Carter deciding not to bring this one out.
Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's going to look deep for
you're kidding me. He found me. Okay.
And this is going to fall to the ground incomplete. That very nearly their 4th pick second a game.
No pallet, no pallet. Dude, where are all the pallets?
So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Ah! I don't really know.
And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Why is he still on me?
On first down, then you're able to shut
No way, no way, no way, no way, no way, no way, no way. Okay.
Going into the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. Steps away to his left. To a hit, and the ball is out.
I'm stupid. I'm retarded. I'm a...
Get it back to the 33-yard line.
With that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now after the fumble recovery, it's Rodgers. Incomplete. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
Meanwhile, Rodgers' throw complete there to Smith. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
Still throwing the football here, even with the big lead.
Yeah, I know you and I came up in a different era, and we think about sportsmanship and all that. Other people think about fantasy points and getting their numbers. That's all they care about right now.
Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers.
And it's a leaping effort, but it's knocked away and incomplete.
The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And the Giants are going to get the football back. The Giants' offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League. They've got to be better at it on this drive.
Don't you think that when every team gets together for the first time, I don't care if it's OTAs, mini camps, first day of camp in the regular season, ball security comes up about what, the second sentence of the coach's address?
And those are so many drills focus on that.
All the time, and they do drills to make it even tougher to simulate game situations.
And he's taken down here by the Saints. There for the sack, B.J. Hill.
That right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
The Giants on 3rd down. They've had their troubles. Just 1 for 6. This is 3rd and 8. Now Tua. Forced out to his left. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there that brings up 4th. And the Giants send out their punter now as he's on to kick it away. Just a 30-yard punt that time. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And it would seem as if their 3-game winning streak is about to go to 4, but still a little work to do as they start 1st and 10. And he got blown up, losing yardage on the play back at the 44. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. They fake the give. Now Rodgers. Smith catches left side. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A big connection on that one. 32 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Play action. Now it's Rodgers. Here's Tony on the quick slant. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Starting to really smell a 4-0 start right now. You can't ask for a better first quarter of the season than that.
And you're not supposed to look ahead, but guess what?
You're going to?
They have to. Because when you get to if you get to 4-0, you're not just thinking playoffs now. You're thinking about, okay, this team has the capabilities of winning a Super Bowl. They could very well be the best team in the NFL at this moment.
I think they played the best. I mean, there have been a few hiccups offensively and defensively, but probably the best team we've seen, right?
And has the ability to get better.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. From his end zone, here comes Carter. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before and realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well.
else.
And maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and it goes down. Keanu Neal with a safety blitz for the sack. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score. Open man, he's got him, the tight end Hockenson. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th. They'll run for it. Cook. And, boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Saints are going to get it back and in great shape.
I exited. I said that was my last one. Did it not kick me from your party when I exited the game? Interesting. Oh, yeah, I exited the game. I'm sorry, I didn't realize you would do that.
56 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them
I'm just a little irritable and impatient tonight, so I didn't want to wait in our lobby.
They go back to Pollard on 2nd down. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. Rodgers to throw on 3rd and 1. He will find his man Chase complete. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Well, there's just about a minute left in this game, and they're still taking it to the end zone. And you know they could have taken a knee there, but they decided to play this one all the way out. And I think their philosophy is, we're going to give you everything we've got. If we just go ahead and take a knee now, we're actually showing you disrespect that way, like taking pity on you. They're not about to do that to their opponent.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. From his end zone, here comes Carter. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to head out. I will talk to you guys tomorrow.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance.
A leap, and he's got it. He got it. A real field flipper there, as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. Out of his hands quickly to Higgins.
And the Giants are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there, it's going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding, probably his agent, as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
They fake the handoff. Now Tua. And he's got it. Not much there, only a yard. Now we'll get whistles, and they've signaled for a timeout. Not sure I see the logic in this, but we'll get a stoppage anyway with 5 seconds remaining. 2nd and goal from the 1. They'll run for it with Cook, and he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late, but he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man. Extra point by Bass, up and good, as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. And he'll get to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
As an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Saints, that early momentum continues here as they move to 4-0. And they will hit the road next week to take on Washington. Meanwhile, for the Giants, they'll drop down to 1-3. And they'll try to get back on track next week as they head to Dallas to take on the Cowboys. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game.